Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday, and happy first stream of the week. I'm sorry I missed yesterday. But, yeah, welcome to some more Outer Worlds 2, dude. We are on the planet of Praetor here. We are, right in the thick of doing a bunch of companion quests. I felt like we were getting right towards, like, the meat of the game, dude. Like, right towards the climax, right towards the end. And then, literally every single one of our companions, like, right before I left the door to the ship was like, oh, hey, could we do this? Oh, hey, could we do that? Oh, hey, I have to kill this person. Oh, hey, I have to rip this person apart. Aza. But, yeah, just a bunch of side quests that, we've been doing here on this planet. Main quest-wise, we need to speak with Ruth, who is, the leader of... Not the Protectorate, dude. I'm like a little confused now because I feel like it's been a little while since we played. What are they called, dude? The Order. The Order. We have to talk to her, but her second in command, this Laureate Kraft Mac and Cheese here, she wants us to take out some cultists on Paradise Island. So we have to do that first before we could talk to Ruth, and we need to talk to Ruth to see if we can get the Order and Auntie Cleo forces to work together to handle this rift stuff. Then we gotta help Marisol with some more stuff on Golden Ridge, dude. She has a companion quest for us now. And we also have to recalibrate these freaking lightning rod towers on here. I think that's what we're gonna do right now, because I think that's the only thing we can do on this planet at this point. Right, a modulator, close, or maybe is this also on this planet? I think this might also be on this planet. I cannot see, what is this? Acquire the rift modulators on this planet. We might want to do that. No, let's do, we're gonna do all this side stuff first, dude. This might take us a little while, but I would rather... Maybe we'll do the towers and then we can get this, rift modulator. Protector, scientist, of Praetor has supposedly built a device. I mean, we're going to need to get this anyway, so we might as well pick this up while we're here. But first things first, let's do these silly towers. Actually, I guess we should do this first, dude. Like, it is right here. Let's do this side stuff first real quick. Joker, what is going on, my dude? Happy Tuesday. Well, I'm gonna get this air going on in here a little bit, dude. Hope everything's going great with you, man. Hope life down under's a freaking amazing. Dude, but a pleasure to see you today, man. You're just in time. We're just doing a bunch of side quests today. Can I put a custom marker? I can. I think I want to go here.
How enthusiastic you are when it comes to killing.
But we're gonna recalibrate some light towers real quick, and then
just wondering how you came by that.
I'm gonna get this rift modulator, or whatever that is, dude.
That's a secret that would take a knife to pry from me. Care to borrow mine?
Dude, yeah, life is
sharp. Oh, you'll need to be careful.
Personally, life is pretty good.
Be hard to talk
up over.
Out.
I don't want to
socially, economically, politically.
You'll change your mind about that.
Life is just as crazy as ever.
Do.
But my personal life has been pretty chill, dude. Playing games, man. Watching the hobby of gaming slowly die in front of my eyes, while trying to catch the last little embers of good games that are coming out. But enjoying the summer, you know. Kind of ready for it to be over as well. It's been a little, dude, it's been hot as hell over here lately. And then working in this heat is just like, dude, it's borderline too much sometimes. The machines are like 20 degrees hotter than what it is outside, and it's just ridiculous, dude. These companies don't want to pay to replace the freaking fan inside of the truck. It's literally like a little desk fan, dude. Like, they don't want to fix the fan? Okay. Thank you, Phoenix Marine. Oh, see, this rift modulator thing is actually right here. I wonder if we should... I want to go... I want to do the side stuff first. But what else has been going on over here? Yeah, we're not ready to go there yet, dude. These guys are gonna attack us on sight. Dude, nice, man. Your first PC? That's amazing, dude. That's the excuse that you used to get it. Oh, it's for uni. Yeah, the University of freaking Minecraft, dude. I feel like that's what everybody gets a new PC, they beef it up, dude. And I don't know why, dude, the first thing I turn on is Minecraft. I shit you not. I don't want to fight you guys if I don't have to.
Invasive element! Ready to take the heat off you, Commander.
I guess we're fighting, dude. I feel like it's been a very long time since I played this. I feel like my aim is off.
That's the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Boom, 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 boom. Stupid animals. But yeah, dude, congratulations, man. That's a great feeling, especially right now, dude. A good PC is not the easiest to come by. And all I could say is love that baby, dude. Everybody, if you have a running PC, like a running computer that you own and don't rent, dude, love that baby like no tomorrow, because I feel like those are gonna disappear soon as well. Some Days Gone, yeah, it'd be a good, Days Gone was a really, like, it's kind of an underrated game. At the time when I was playing it, it took me about until, like, midway through the game to finally kind of, like, really start connecting with it and being like, okay, like, I'm digging the story now, I'm digging the characters. It took a little while for me to get that emotional attachment to it. But I thought that was a pretty damn good game, man. Oh, dude, you got a great deal. Do you mind sharing the specs of it? Honestly, like anything, like I feel like any 40 series is gonna be able to run pretty much damn near everything. A lot of enemies. These guys, I think, are invisible too, huh? Shit.
No condition to play anybody alive.
I don't know why Aza went like straight in there to die. Yep, he is invisible. Good. I love the shotgun, dude. This thing's so good. There you go, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be sick as hell, man. I'm so happy for you. That's such a good feeling. And then can you open her up and upgrade parts later if you want to or anything like that? It's like I have a good PC and I love it, but I just like I still prefer playing on my console because it seems like the game developers don't know how to fucking make games for PC at all, dude. Seems like all the PC ports are always like jacked up and just really janky. Basically the point I'm trying to make is that like any PC now I think is pretty damn good. It's like any problems that happen I feel like is straight up from like the optimization of the game. I feel like they give so many graphics options and you know, like things to change and mess. I'm gonna save before something kills me in here. is this, dude? Like, I do not like that stuff. These all rift anomalies.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
No, I don't really know too much about PCs. Like, I would say I'm pretty computer literate when it comes to, like, doing shit, like, on the computer. And, like, doing the audio engineering where I needed to be, like, pretty PC literate and... But, like, the actual parts, components, things of that nature, nah, hell no. That's why I got a pre-built against every one of my buddies' advice. But I didn't want to deal with any of the hassle. I just wanted something that I could return if I needed to, you know. Shit's barred shut, dude. What is going on here? To get in through the ceiling, I think. But yeah, I'm not the biggest PC freak, you know. Not even a real big PC gamer, honestly. Like, I got the PC mostly, like, it's just the VR stuff is really demanding. I feel like if you're not running VR shit... Oh, you could definitely run iRacing. You definitely could. Everything can run iRacing. Like VR iRacing, I don't know, but like regular iRacing, yeah, dude, it should be no problem. The iRacing's from like 2008, dude. Like it's old as hell. Recalibrate. Okay, there's 2 more left. Let's just go hit them real quick. There's one over here. Remove that waypoint. Yeah, you should be fine. I'm not sure what the Ryzen, like, what the NVIDIA, like, equivalent is to those, but, like I said, dude, people are playing iRacing on potatoes.
Competitive travel races. No. Woolly cheese roll. A bit of high stakes mumbly peg.
I liked you better when you were afraid of me.
I feel like that's actually one of the reasons why iRacing gets a bad rap for graphics, is I feel like most gameplay that people are watching, or like whenever somebody clips something from iRacing, I feel like it's someone playing on a potato on a low graphic setting. And so you just assume that that's like kind of what the game looks like, but... How old is your laptop, though? Yeah, you should be good, dude. I think you will be. 14 years, yeah, see, well... And there's your problem. Yeah, dude, I remember, like, upgrading, getting... me and my buddy built my first, like, gaming PC when I was a sophomore in high school. And we had been using I'd been using just the family PC, and that shit would straight up take like 20 minutes to launch like AOL. Let me switch to this. We're wrecking these guys. But I was kind of the same boat, dude. Like, we were just using the same family computer because it was still running. But, dude, it would take, like I said, dude, it would take AOL, like, 20 minutes to boot up. and then we built that PC, dude, and like my mind was blown. Again, Minecraft, dude, like all I wanted to do was play Minecraft not at like 10 FPS with my buddies, and then we built that PC, dude, and I was like, I was over the moon. That's the reason why I stayed up all night to pick up Minecraft when it first came out on the Xbox, like when it came out on the Xbox 360 on the marketplace, because my PC was so bad, like I couldn't even run Minecraft on it. So that was like, playing it on my Xbox was the smoothest that I had ever experienced it. There's so many of these guys. What's that trophy for? 50 juveniles? Dude, I'm getting trophies for killing juveniles? What the fuck kind of game is this? Why would they give me a trophy for that? 5 minutes to load into Windows, dude? Yeah, that's how you know you got one of the... You got like a classic computer, dude. But I feel like that's why I'm still a console gamer too, is because I have like PTSD from trying to play games on my old like family computer. It's a stupid thing, dude. It's still invisible. What the hell, dude? Why is it still invisible?
Let me know when you needed a strap.
Okay. Dude, I'm so sick of fighting these enemies. I just want to activate these lighthouses, my G's. I need to buy more shock ammo, too. We're using a lot of it. And then I picked up Civ 5 when I got that PC, and then Civ 5 is like still to this day one of my favorite games of all time.
You cannot allow this position to fall.
Fuck, dude. I'm trying to help these guys and they're fucking hitting me. I don't want this. You say, do you put your PC on the floor or desk? Hold on, let me kill this stupid thing. Let me be safe. Is this guy an idiot up here? All of them. Okay, do you put your PC on the floor or desk? They can't agree. I wouldn't put it, if you have a dog or something too, or pets, I definitely wouldn't put it on the floor. I don't like the sound of a carpet floor either. Like, my floor is carpet. My floor in our bedroom is carpet. And then we have the dog in here too, and so originally I have a spot for it kind of on the floor, like I was kind of in the same position where I feel like it would have been less cluttered, but just with the dog running around on the ground and stuff, I didn't want it there, and then I figured all his hair and all of that was gonna get in it. And like you said, I would be more concerned about the heat, like the heat buildup with the carpet. But I would just put it on the desk, dude, I think, and make room and just make sure it has, like, good ventilation. It's not, like, all crammed up in a corner. Like, mine is actually sitting behind my TV, which is actually a stupid place for it, too, because it gets really hot behind my TV from the TV, and then it's also right next to a wall that gets, like, direct sunlight through most of the day, but I have nowhere else to put it. But, yeah, I would just try to leave it. Make sure it has good ventilation. But I mean, the cats are probably gonna try to mess around with it anyway, you know, like they're probably gonna lay on top of it and all that kind of cat stuff. But I just don't like the idea of it on the floor. I know, like I used to put one of my aquariums used to be on the floor too, and I don't know why it just hit me one day. I'm like, floor, feet, shoes, kicking, like. I'm just imagining like walking through, like trying to get something in your place and you accidentally like smash your case, your computer case with your foot or something. So I typically don't like the floor for objects. But then again, like I don't know anything about PC stuff. Like I'm not the right, I would get another expert consultation. Okay, recalibrated. There's one more. Yeah, it wouldn't be. I think, yeah, if you have this, like, if you have the space in your room, I don't think it would be a bad idea to get, yeah, like an own separate little desk for it or little location. Because, yeah, that's basically the only thing I get concerned about is the heat. Because I know the electronics like to shut. Just my old PlayStation, I used to have all sorts of overheating problems with it, and it just started getting really annoying. Alright, let's go hit this last. This should be the last lighthouse over here. What's the best way to get there? Should just be through this facility. I think I gotta go through this place. Actually, I should just went back to the landing pad. I'm gonna go fast travel back to the landing pad, actually, because this looks like there's gonna be a bunch of fighting here. I'd rather not deal with. And I should be able to just make it. I don't know why this landing pad is so confusing to me. I think I gotta get on this road down here. This is gonna kill me. Pretty damn close. And I gotta bust a left. If you get a lid, the cats can't really mess with it too much. But I definitely know way more about fish keeping than computers. Like, if you needed fish keeping advice, I would definitely feel much more comfortable giving you fish advice.
These things take time, Commander.
The PC is a cooler, it'll do you better. It'll be more bang for your buck. Especially like an upgrade from a 14-year-old laptop, dude, like it's gonna be everything you've ever dreamed of.
Stab, decapitate.
This is like my
disembowel,
least favorite line in the
stab.
game, and Aza just constantly says it. How do I get up here? I think I do have to go through this thing.
Exsanguinate. Defenestrate? Impressive for a lightning rod. Keeps us from
Oh
being...
there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access.
I am looking for access. Grounding station.
Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
You like taking pictures of old warships? That's all good, man. We got an old warship that sometimes I work across from one of the terminals. They keep the... What is it? The USS Iowa, I think, is stationed over there. And yeah, dude. Yeah, if you like staring at fishes, dude, you'll love staring at them breed and lay eggs and like all their babies and watching them like swim through the plants and stuff. It is really cool. Getting here was really easy. Don't feel bad. I always skew the equation. I like this one. Don't feel bad. I always skew the equation. Mind if I ask what this place is?
The grounding station was built to help manage and offset the lightning that illuminates the sky and scorches the ground without pause or penance. They also used the station for a number of experiments that they ultimately lacked the capacity to complete. But, suffice it to say, we far exceeded those limitations. Nevertheless, the Exemplar is in need of help to complete his research, and our small squad lacks the manpower to provide it. But you might be the universal variable we've been waiting for.
Yeah, there's a couple. I think there's a couple warships, old warships that they have docked out there sometimes. I think you could go on them. I think you could go, like, take a little tour on them or something. I just see them every once in a while. I'm always happy to help the Order. Where do I find the Exemplar?
He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
Okay, you feel like that's what AI is gonna be like? Dude, I feel like AI is gonna be way stupider. Like, that's a person in there, right? He's just wearing armor. He said he's gonna let it down. Augustine, what's going on, brother? Happy Tuesday, my man. But like these are real people in here. He's just wearing weird armor. I feel like AI in 5 years is gonna be like just an AI thing on your phone, being like, "You little nerd, like just kiss me. What are you doing? Why are you being so nerdy about it?" Just like gooning weird, like stupid AI shit, like metaverse, like I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like it's not gonna be like this. Someone trying to like collect electricity from a thing, dude. It's gonna be some like uno macho gunu cappuccino frado law or whatever the fucking cappuccino assassino shit is, dude. Decappuccino, dude. Someone should make a decappuccino where it's just cappuccinos getting decapitated.
You've been a real factor in our success.
That could be the next brain rot thing, dude. But Augustine, dude, hope everything's going great with you too, man. Amazing to see you today.
Your contribution. You are truly summa cum laude
This unit's
among
current work task takes priority.
Summa cum laude, huh? Did you know that I graduated summa cum laude? I think I was like one of like only 3 or 4 people out of the whole university to graduate summa cum laude, dude. And I still ended up a laborer.
Greetings, unaffiliated individual? Could you be a freelancer? A gun for hire? Might you be interested in a job involving the removal of dangerous creatures?
Maybe, dude. Why does her makeup look a little, Dude, she looks a little... You seem way too excited about my arrival. I don't like the look in her eye.
Of course. I've heard stories from the frontline combat personnel about people of your persuasion.
She kind of looks
living
like she's
in dangerous
loaded.
Conditions, no
Like she's on some
PLTs,
pills or
and
something.
not adhering to the equation. It all sounds so exciting.
Dude, I think she's on.
Maybe I
She's
should
probably
have
on
an impromptu
ecstasy. She
excursion.
looks like she's at a rave.
No. Remember your duties to the Order, Fitzgibbons.
It's really not that special. Yeah, it's really not that special. Stick to your desk job, you'll live longer.
Until this precise moment, I did not believe it was physically possible to experience this level of disappointment. And yet, I am still obligated to ask you if you are interested in exterminating pests for our Order. It comes with compensation.
It's like, how many do I have to exterminate, though? I've already exterminated, like, everything on this planet. Maybe tell me more about it.
Very well. There's a cave directly southeast of our position, positively infested with raptidons.
I feel like I might have already cleared that.
Of them, I'll upgrade your basic entry permissions to allow for purchase of our surplus of supplies.
Sure thing. If you raptidons are no problem for me.
This is so exciting. I can feel the rate of my blood flow increasing.
You could tell that she hasn't, like, experienced anything in life. Like, the basic interaction with a human from outside of her little thing is gonna give her a heart attack. Dude, Augustine, you're getting some new freaking PC hardware too, man? You're gonna get a gaming laptop? Dude, have you played Fallout 1 and 2? I think you said you've played Fallout 1 and 2 before, right? I haven't even played Fallout 1 and 2. That's like some hardcore Fallout,
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
it's like heavy-duty Fallout fan right there, dude. But bro, I'm excited for you too, man. Oh, what a happy day. Everyone's getting freaking gaming PCs, gaming laptops. Okay, I'm gonna buy more of these. Invert targeting parameters. I don't think I want to do that. I feel like that's gonna hurt people in here. How do I get to where I'm going, though? This is all I would like to know. Oh, let's actually just go exterminate these raptidons right now. How do I... I cannot wait to play Fallout 4 VR. Like, I don't think I've shot a gun in VR or like a laser weapon or anything like that, dude. Like, it's gonna be so much fun. This should take us to the lighthouse, too. Let's save before we get demolished. Felt like the game was gonna crash there. Should we just pick them off from up here? I feel like I should go around the other side maybe, because I'm not gonna be able to jump down there. Daniel, Crash God Daniel, you made a Brazilian, Daniel, you made a Brazilian Ronald McDonald fucking take me out on Sunday. I'll name my son Daniel Watkins Glenn. But, dude, Daniel, amazing to see you today, too, brother. Dude, I hope everything's going great with you. Oh, shit, I don't want to talk to you.
You may not have noticed, but I have a...
I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm gonna clear these things out. Oh, shit. You taking off too, Joker, man? Great to see you as well, dude. I'm so happy for you getting your new PC, dude. I hope you enjoy it. And you were smart, man, using the old noggin to use university as the excuse. But, dude, I hope you have a great rest of your day, too. I hope your partner has a great rest of your day, their day. And, dude, take it easy. We wish Australia well. Have a great one, dude. Got work in 5 hours, Dan. Super important work, dude. Well, I hope you keep saving the world, dude. I hope you have sweet dreams. Thank you for whatever work you're doing. And, hopefully we appreciate it. And great to see you too, man. Every little bit that we could catch you now is a cool day, so. Oh, you can't say that, dude. Only Jesus is the second coming. But Jesus still loves you. He still loves you.
Let's get him over with.
Maybe you're... Quicksand Jesus, dude. Have you ever heard the song Quicksand Jesus?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with.
It's a freaking great Skid Row song.
This might sting. A lot.
I will be going to church this Sunday, but I will be praying to the real Jesus, though. But nice try. But nah, dude, I hope you have a great rest of your day too, brother. And great to see you, man, and we miss you. Dude, we miss you very much.
Revive me.
We definitely, we felt a difference in the iRacing streams, dude. It's been chaotic. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, where are we going now? I need to reactivate this light tower. Let's brick up this light tower, dude. Brick up a light tower. Ugh. Disgusting.
Fastest way forward is through. Let's get the diplomacy.
Ugh. Freaking everywhere. Disgusting thing, dude. Are they just kind of constantly come out of here?
How do you do?
What the? I don't want to waste up all my shock charges on these stupid things. Hitting pretty good though. I'll take this freaking beehive out, dude. I've watched people on the internet take out beehives with their bare hands. Dude, like a month ago, we had this wasp's nest was starting to form on our roof. And I was chilling. I just got home from work, dude. I'm like getting changed, dude. I'm like taking my sweaty clothes off, and I just started hearing like all this bashing, like next to, like on the wall, right? Just like all this fucking douche, douche, douche. I'm like, what the hell's going on out there, dude? And I went into the backyard, and my father's outside, and he's got a freaking, like, he's got, like, a pool rod, you know, like, to clean, like, the pool cleaner, like, pole for the little thing. He's got a metal pole, basically, and he's smashing it up into the ceiling, not even trying to destroy the wasp's nest. He already destroyed the wasp's nest and brought it down. He's up there, like, individually picking off wasps, like, just smashing them into the roof like a maniac. And they're like all flying around him, and he didn't even like, he didn't give a shit, dude.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
These wasps are really annoying. This is actually a really annoying side quest. Like, they just randomly put these little lightning rods everywhere. Honestly, fuck those bugs. I don't even care. That should be all of them. We get a trophy for it. How many people have completed this trophy? Only 25% of players. That's how you know everybody's lazy, dude. Like, that quest, all you need to do is click a couple buttons on these terminals. Only a quarter of players have done it. Alright, let's report back to these guys. Should we just take these stupid things out? Yeah, let's just see what else is over here.
Hey, got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the wrong side of a freighter.
All on the wrist.
This is just like free XP. Dude, there are a lot of these things, though. Those things weren't worth it for 20 XP apiece. Wasted a bunch of ammo on them. I don't even want this junk. I just want to make sure there's nothing like a little Easter egg or something back here. Okay, let's go report back to these cats. Return to Fitzgibbons. Return to the grounding station. What's the difference? Okay. Well, we had to come back here anyway. Okay. We're gonna kill two birds with one stone. Without the grand plan. Alright, it's been taken care of, Fitzgibbons.
You've returned. Are the Raptidons vanquished? Have you completed the job?
Yes, the Raptidons are all dead. The cave is clear.
Oh, incredible. Then, as the prime requisitionist currently at this station, I confer to you upgraded permissions that allow for surplus supply purchases.
Okay. What have you got? Plasma charge burst. Is this, Plasma SMG charge burst. Now fires in charge burst mode. Interesting. I'll take that. This is all junk, dude. I don't need it. Okay. Then this one. Okay, return to the grounding station. Someone should have a reward for me. Hello?
I understand the strategic value of holding this station, but the odds of a handful of us repelling...
You've advanced the plan.
You're back. Do you require additional supplies for further job?
No. Where's your scientist at?
I hear you're our new problem solver.
I think that's just like a secret exit. He's not in here. Is it you?
You're the anomalous outlier from the wireless.
Yo, who's got my reward? Return to the grounding station. Now that the towers have been recalibrated, the Order scientists should be able to whip up a final reward for you. Oops.
Apologies. This unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
Confrontationalist?
I'll write my next dissertation in your honor. I understand the strategic value of holding this station, but the odds of a handful of us repelling a full-scale attack is highly dubious. It is fortunate our enemies fear these lightning towers.
Are you joking me?
Control the skies more than they wish to murder us in our sleep.
What are these guys talking about? I'm gonna fast travel again. Maybe I need to like reset something. Maybe I need to like reset an NPC or something. It's probably right in front of my face. Return to the grounding station. I'm here.
Whatever your honorarium, it is well deserved.
You're back. Do you require additional supplies for further job?
I just sold my junk. Bro. I feel like something is not right here.
Just want you to know your efforts are seen and appreciated.
There's no way that it's like all the way up there, right? I'm just gonna leave this area in a second if I can't find it, because I feel like I could easily spend all day searching this place. Like, who am I supposed to talk to?
The strategic value of holding this station, but the odds of a handful of us repelling a full-scale attack is highly dubious. It is fortunate our enemies fear these lightning towers.
I bet you it's up there, dude.
More than they wish to murder us in our sleep.
Is that... how do I get up there? It's gotta be... I know it's back the other way, but I just want to see what's over here. Nothing. Here we go, dude. They gotta be up here. Yeah, the tower. I found it.
You're doing the architect's work.
By law, you've done it. I cannot lie. My math placed the odds of your survival at 0.00343%.
Their math is always wrong.
Indicates that you reliably beat the odds. So why am I surprised? Unfortunately, I am limited in forms of compensation.
Math is always wrong.
I've refined the schematics so they may be constructed with your own rudimentary tools. I trust that you will find wonderful methods of deployment that will manipulate every equation to your favor.
Thank you. Yes. Dude, damn. Should I just go, I don't think I'm gonna need 20 speech for anything. Like, I seriously don't think I'm gonna need 20 speech. But, like, I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking, though, dude. Fuck it. We're gonna go 20, and that's it. I'm not putting any more into speech. I feel like that's actually stupid what I just did anyway. Oh. There you go. I got a trophy. Yes. Okay. There's not really a lot of good perks for me, though. I feel like I should save this. Pajama, 20% damage. No. Bullet shield? No, the enemies are more likely to target me. I don't really like that. Psychopath. The keyhole. These all suck, dude. Better vendor prices? Like, whatever, dude. I want to save this skill, this perk point, but if I don't spend it right now, the game will harass me until I spend it. Like, every time I load somewhere, it will just constantly give me a message. I'm just going to take this vendor price, dude. I don't want to deal with it.
Thank you again, my friend. Your contribution to our progress.
Wonder if you could tell us anything
cannot be
else.
Overstated. May your equations always balance and
Dude,
resolve
Neon,
to
what's
hold
going on,
others.
brother? Amazing to see you today, too, man. Happy Tuesday. Hope you and Shire and the kiddos are having a great one. Guys, everybody check out the Neon Lights channel. One of our VR YouTube brothers out here. He's always playing a bunch of cool games. Dude, I hope everything's going great with you, man. And, dude, everything's going pretty great with me as well, dude. We didn't do Fall Guys. We actually started a OG Animal Crossing village instead. We started a GameCube Animal Crossing village. But we took your advice and played with each other, you know, like, but it was just a different game. We put our own little twist on the equation. I don't think I need to make anything here. Okay. Quests. What do we need to do? We need to pick up this rift and not this rift modulator from here. This is on Paradise Island. I can't do this until I do this. This is in Golden Ridge. This is in Golden Shower. These are collectibles, which I don't really care about. Dude, I think we should pick up this rift anomaly modulator since we're like already on this planet. I want to go back to the ship though. I don't want to bring Aza with me because she's a psychopath. Donkey Kong? Which Donkey Kong was on the GameCube, dude? The only Donkey Kong I remember being on the GameCube was Donkey Konga, dude. Do you guys remember Donkey Konga? Donkey Konga 2. Let's, yeah, I don't like traveling with Aza. Let's do Niles and Marsal. I still think the GameCube is... I know for me it's like... It's all nostalgia, or very heavy nostalgia base for me, and it was like my first like real console where I like really found my love for games. And I was so young, it was like the first time that like games like really clicked in my brain. Dude, because I used to play that Donkey Konga all the time, dude. That Donkey Konga had a lot of cool songs on there, dude. A lot of like mid-2000s like alternative rock. Like what a random ass game that was. But I think I had Donkey Konga 2 before I had Guitar Hero. And yeah, definitely I realize now Donkey Konga kind of had a little bit of a way of shaping my musical taste as well. I think I should just fast travel here. You guys have so many drums. I have my congas somewhere still too. Hold on, I'm just fixing something. That's so funny. But yeah, I know for me, like I said, it's all nostalgia based, but I think there's also good, I think it's on good merit that the GameCube is possibly the greatest console of all time. I feel like I definitely played my GameCube more than my PS2. But then again, I was young, dude. I don't know if those PS2 games really... Like, I don't think my brain was there yet, you know? Like, Mario was easy to understand. Luigi's Mansion was, you know, Super Smash, all those characters, those worlds were easy to digest as a child. Something like a SOCOM Navy SEALs was, like, a little bit, like, over my head, you know? I'm surprised they haven't made any more SOCOM games. Because, it's just a really cool concept, and I could see people being really into that. Micromanaging like a military squad type of thing, dude, and then imagine if they threw like survival elements into it as well, where you had to like eat and fix your wounds. I can't remember the exact, I don't think there was anything like that in the SOCOM games that I played. Okay, I think these guys are gonna be hostile. We're picking up a rift. What are we picking up? A rift modulator? Rift anomaly modulator.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point.
Can I speak with you?
Immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystanders. Take him out!
Dude, why? I was walking away, dude. I was walking away, brother. Did exactly what you told me to do. This is why you can't trust robots, you can't trust automation. Like, I did exactly what it told me to do, and still it wanted to end my life. Because robots don't care about humans. Dude, Skyrim multiplayer, dude. We have to start a Skyrim roleplay server. I'm definitely gonna be a bard. Personal datapad warden 3rd class Preston. Yesterday, for the first time in my career, I abjectly failed the Protectorate. I was unable to find the regulations for defending a fortified position without a wall or similar barrier. I finally contacted my superior for aid, fully aware of what my failure could mean, but the defense of this installation is my sworn duty. While anxiously awaiting a reply, I returned to frantically comparing as many other doctrines as I could to present situations in the hope to the present situation in the hopes that I might find a way to apply the protocols in some way I had not previously considered. Ultimately, I failed as I should have expected. I finally realized that the flawless defense plan which made us appear defenseless is a true stroke of mastery, the likes of which is truly beyond me. Warden 3rd class Preston. Yeah. I wish you were there with me when that necromancer was there, dude. Like, I should have taken him out. Or was it? I think it was a girl necromancer. And I should have taken the necromancer out, dude. I just wasn't powerful enough. Plus, we came to an agreement, dude. I have to stand by my word. Confiscated items, stored items prohibited from entering the lab, imposters equipment. What is this? One full standard set of security uniform armaments, one bundle of Auntie's Choice propaganda destroyed. We captured an AC infiltrator wearing the uniform and personnel countermeasures of a facility security. I don't want to read all this right now. I'll read the messages though. Base-wide announcement, priority maximum. All personnel, including military, are to report to a Tier 1 viewing area inside the facility for a mandatory visual communication. This is a comprehensive summons and includes all normally exempt personnel, such as on-duty exterior guards. Of course, our chief automech engineer and strategist have both confirmed that the Dragoon station at the exterior security checkpoint is functioning optimally. I just destroyed that thing. And was built with the latest and most robust hardware configuration, is more than capable of standing sentinel for the duration of this critical viewing. What are they viewing? Change of checkpoint inspection protocol. The console has personally requested that we expedite... Oh, they're probably looking at the modulator. I'm stupid. Requested that we expedite our research to comply with this order. We are making changes to the checkpoint inspection regulations in regards to certain material. All incoming deliveries marked as clearance 12C or higher are now exempt from inspection regulations 78.43B, 78.43C, and 81.10I. Okay, planning for potential incursions. Sir, firstly, allow me to offer my apologies for sending a message such as this. I have studied all regulations as thoroughly as I am capable of, and I fear there is a regulation which I cannot find. Our checkpoint security adheres to all the current guidelines as we are loyal and true subjects of the Protectorate. However, I cannot find regulations for what to do in the infinitesimal unlikely case that the forces of Auntie's choice should choose to move around the checkpoint instead of engaging it. There are many regulations for defending walls, but we lack such infrastructure. I trust the plan, and I know that the Protectorate couldn't make such an oversight. The failing is, of course, mine, but still, I cannot find the regulations for defending a static position without fortifications. If I have overstepped my bounds by sending this, I will submit myself for mental refreshment immediately. Immediately. Do you see Polish Dan likes necromancers? Nah, dude, I'm not even defending the necromancer too. Like the necromancer, I was like a level 3. It was like one of the first dungeons that we walked into. But dude, Dan, great to see you today too, brother. Dude, guys, everybody check out Polish Dan's channel as well. Dude, he's another one of our YouTube brothers out here. So go give him some love. And then, you know, I can't remember exactly what the agreement was about. I said, you know, as long as you give me what I want, I won't kill you, or as long as you leave or something. Like, I can't remember exactly. I feel like there's going to be all sorts of mines out here. Dude, I am doing amazing, my bro. Dude, I hope you're doing great, too. Thank you for asking. Dude, are you talking about getting back to this game, Outer Worlds 2? I've been thoroughly enjoying it so far. I was definitely like a little skeptical because I've been skeptical of everything that Xbox has been doing lately. But I really enjoyed the first Outer Worlds. I thought the first one was really great, and then this one I feel like the story's like a little more like serious. Like I feel like it lost a little bit of the charm from the first Outer Worlds, but I feel like the RPG stuff is still going good.
Be more surprised if it was optional. At least that explains where everyone went.
There's all just yeah, and then like the opening I didn't really like either, dude. I can't use this. The opening I thought was a little like weird, kind of funky. It was like, you know, the typical like anti-capitalism type of like shit going on. I thought it was gonna be a little bit like the way that the game opened up made it seem like it was gonna be like way more like politically charged than it is. And just, I don't know, the opening was like a little goofy for me. But as I got through the game, as I'm going through the game, and like much like the first Outer Worlds, all the RPG stuff is just really good. All the decisions that you could make. And like the combat's whatever, you know, the combat's serviceable, but I don't play these games for the combat anyway. I wonder if, like, can these things see me? And then, yeah, I can't even, the first one, it wasn't the first one, weren't we making the skip drives in the first one? I don't think I can get up from here. I think we have to take these stupid things out. Weren't we creating those skip drives with that Doc Brown guy or whatever?
Let's get him over with.
I just I enjoyed like the vibe of the first one a little bit better. It seemed like a little bit more like tongue in cheek, a little bit more like ads and like weird, you know, like funny advertisements. And like I said, I feel like this story is definitely a little bit more serious. Dude, we're gonna have to start a freaking Skyrim roleplay server. I'm gonna be a bard. I'm gonna be a polyamorous bard and
Security level.
and I'm just gonna express myself and my sexuality and my individuality on all you guys. And sing you guys songs. It's blowing us up, dude.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Exactly, dude.
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
Standing by.
Watch it just devolve into like actual Skyrim politics. Like everything's cool, right? Like we're all. Why does this thing keep popping up? Just like infinite security turrets coming out of here. Like what is the deal with that thing? Everything's chill for like a couple weeks, and then we actually start having our own civil war amongst each other in there. The whole Civil War will be about where we should have the big party at. Because everyone's going to have like their own hold and their own area that is like the most special to them in the game. No, I think it should be in the Understone Keep. I think it should be at Jorvaskr. Fuck you. I'm just having a quick little like explore around here. Yeah, dude, he starts the anti-necro political party, dude. All the necromancers in the Discord are like, hey, man, that's not cool, dude. It just devolves into real human society. I kind of just want to, like, I bet you I could just hop this fence. What the hell? I'll use this so I can get the XP, though. Bunch of Daedra sympathizers out there, dude. All the Daedra sympathizers are all like the weirdos in the corner. I will be the one true leader of Skyrim, and I'll keep all of these groups living harmoniously amongst each other. They all just need to pay a tax to me, myself, and I. And they need to pay, and I will dole out the food rations, and I will be the ruler of the land. Yeah, dude, there becomes like a political movement to exterminate the Greybeards. Each new group that pops up just becomes more heinous than the other. It started off as just like, hey, we should play some VR Skyrim multiplayer with each other, and then it turned into just a massive civil war. That's what Minecraft used to be like when I was in high school, dude. When we'd be playing Minecraft in like the beta build, dude, shit would go down. People's houses would get exploded, dude, and the next day at school, dude, there'd be like people would almost be fist fighting with each other over it.
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential.
They'll make a Netflix documentary about it one day.
To view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
I feel like there's nothing in here. There's some granadas. It would bleed. It would transcend the game. It would bleed into real life. It won't just be in the game anymore. There'll be like a real Dark Brotherhood assassins taking out Discord leaders of rival factions, Skyrim VR factions. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I just did. I just saw this and I clicked on it, but I didn't read it. I'm not sure what I did. Definitely broke something. What's up here? Boom, 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 boom. You just leave little pastries and stuff. What's a good Polish treat? Dude, Poland was my bro, when I really wanted to like wreck my friends in Civ, I would play as Poland and I would just destroy. I would just be king of the world, dude. Why is Poland so good in Civ 5? Casimir III, I think, was their leader.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
I typically wouldn't go religion in Civ 5.
Wonder how long ago the Order predicted this. Assume the presiding bishop's been
Civ 5 strategy.
for some time.
I know a lot of people like that combo of Poland and piety. Oh, but pierogi is Polish, dude. They got pierogies in Don't Starve. I would just rush Science Victory, and I think I would get Tithe. I think Tithe was the religious perk you wanted, and there was another one too. I can't remember which one it was. Arrival departure logs, displaying most recent entries. Arrival Solstice Royal Shuttle Sun aboard. Departure Solstice Royal Shuttle bound for Sovereign Ship Sun not aboard. Arrival unavowed. Consul Private Shuttle. Departure unavowed. Consul Private Shuttle bound for Mental Refreshment Sun aboard. Requisition error. More crates of Borsloaf arrived today, assigned for delivery to the Prestige Observation Suite. Third time in as many weeks, and yet we've had no visiting luminaries, save the consul briefly. I cannot imagine he's putting away that much loaf, and certainly not in a single afternoon. This must be a tabulation error. It is certainly worth investigating to be sure. Pierogi, I think, is like the best food to eat and Don't Starve as well. I want more of these. I want all of these. I wonder if I should buy these rockets too. Oh, that shit's expensive. Nice, bunch of bits. Is the sweet roll also Polish? I love the look of sweet rolls, dude. And honestly, honey nut treats in Skyrim 2 look freaking delicious, dude. I don't ever hear anybody talking about the honey nut treats. I feel like those are a hidden gem. I feel like those honey nut treats are definitely a hidden gem. But guys, real quick, dude, let's take our little like 5-minute break here, dude. Let me get this dog fed up. Let me take him out for a little bit of piddle, some potty. Bub, we're gonna go right now, and I'm gonna try to be as quick as I can. But yeah, let me get this dog all fed up, and we will be right back. All right, I'm leaving now. I'll be back. Gee, sorry, I'm back. Thank you, my children, for sticking around. Okay. Wolfie's eating his lunch. Where are we going? I read this terminal. I opened this door. Looks like there's enemies over here. Poop time. That's also, Neon is not saying that he's taking a poop. Neon has a conspiracy theory that every time I feed Wolfie that I'm actually taking a dump. Which is actually incredible if you could do that at the same time every day, but I guess I do that in the morning at the same time every day. So it's really not that uncomfortable. To be instantly engaged in modern warfare. Modern audience warfare. Dude, a beer run. I should do a Stoosman Brown drunk stream one day. I feel like that's a bad idea. What game would I even play? Dude, I should get shit-faced drunk and then play that game Date Anything or Date Everything, dude. I'm gonna get shit-faced and date a fucking office chair, dude. Once every 4 days, always at the same time of the day. Yeah, everybody's body is different, you know? I typically drop the load like first thing when I wake up in the morning. Basically, I'm ready.
There must be something here.
Oh.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now.
Should we lie to her? You need your ears checked. It's been quiet as a tomb all day.
I haven't the desire to contend with you on the matter. Not when you are so armed. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy.
Not until you tell me what you're doing first.
I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second.
I really don't care about their interpersonal disagreements right now. I just want to use... I don't like this response, but I want the XP. I don't want to use this response, dude. Sounds more personal than a mere workplace disagreement.
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of. Naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
Damn, I gotta help this lady now. Oh, so you're an important researcher here, then you must know all about the rift modulator.
I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill-begotten purpose, I wonder?
Trying to save the world. Yeah, not ill-begotten at all. I'm trying to save the colony from certain destruction.
If that is true, then your goals and mine may be in closer alignment than I thought.
Oh.
Everything is turning base over apex today. Coincidence is not causation, I know. But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me.
That sounds like it's gonna be in our best interest to help her. Do you even have any suspects?
Suspects? I only began this cerebration mere minutes ago. Until today, assuming one of my staff held malice aforethought toward the Sovereign would have been inconceivable.
I can help with your situation if you help me acquire the rift modulator you have here.
Even though we have expanded our efforts beyond the modulator's use, Valancourt would still pay for such a theft. And I'll need it to reopen the rift in the closed-off wing. I couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I?
Why not?
That would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding Protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here.
Okay, let me close this door real quick. Did you have a good lunch, Ruth? Did you have a good lunch? Did you have a good lunch? Okay. Excuse me. What do you mean when he said you've expanded beyond the use of the prototype?
That is privileged information.
Then privilege me with it. I don't want Arcadia destroyed any more than you do.
Some things I cannot divulge, even under pain of death.
Come on, G.
This is one of them. All I can say is that the prototype is just that. A proof of concept rendered in miniature. Back to the topic at hand. Do we have an accord? Or do you intend to make further errors in judgment by rejecting my help?
What kind of evidence are you hoping to find in this restricted wing?
The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake, and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise.
Okay, fine. This all sounds risky, but I'm willing to try if you are.
The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
Okay. Any last piece of advice?
Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within.
Okay, I have some more questions before I go.
I've already shared more with you than I ought have. But go ahead.
Yeah, I need to know everything, though. What can you tell me about all these rift experiments you've been conducting?
The Interstitial Reconfiguration Center was created to continue researching into rifts, following a significant setback to our studies elsewhere.
Sounds like a disaster. Oh, okay, yeah, Horizon Point. You're referring to Horizon Point, right?
How do you know about that?
Because I was
there. That disaster and its link to the death of the Sovereign's family was not made public. No one outside of this facility is supposed to know of it. Regardless, even though Horizon Point's destruction did impede our progress for a time, we learned from it as well. We're now able to generate rifts safely within containment. Or we were. Due to the exacerbation of the greater rift recently, these lesser rifts became less stable. Some breaking containment or spawning outside of it altogether.
That's not good. Did you hear the Consul's announcement about the coup?
That's an ugly way to describe a legitimate transfer of power. And if you're trying to bait me into expressing an opinion of my superiors, I assure you I will not.
Isn't Valancourt your superior? You seem to have plenty of opinions about him.
A technicality. He's inferior in every way that matters.
You know the Sovereign personally. What is he really like?
In public, Henry has adopted the affectations of his father. In private, he is much more personable, though meddlesome too. Always wanting to be involved in the experiments. He becomes most animated when we discuss how matter might be reconstituted from the rifts. What was lost somehow returned. You could say he has a vested interest.
He's trying to bring his family back. What exactly was Sovereign Varric hoping to accomplish with his research into the rifts?
His motivations are personal. All I am willing to say is that he is a man who loved his family very much and would move planets to see them again.
I don't know much about the late Sovereign. Was he very different from the current one?
He and the Consul wore coats cut from the same stern cloth. Henry has never quite matched either of them, in terms of temperament or severity.
Alright, that's all for now. Okay, so we gotta help this lady. I want to have a peek around. What's this thing? State-of-the-art chem set. Maybe able to create something useful. By combining the correct chemicals, you succeed in making a common Protectorate drug that definitely won't cause internal bleeding once ingested, probably. Some lung sanitizer. Okay, where do we want to explore? So just dead bodies down here. That's sealed.
Matriarch's pride. We can't be expected to sleep in these conditions.
Bivouacking on Cloister. Nothing toes missing is testament.
Got some bad as a loyal Protectorate subject. By operating
That's way 40 through!
Bunghole assault, dude.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Locking them down. Stepping them.
Correct.
Let's discuss what the hell you dudes.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have killed them. Those guys are scared. I want that. I want that. I think I accidentally killed 2 innocents in the crossfire. It wasn't my fault. Watch this. Guess I got special equipment. I just feel like Jimmy Neutron now. Into the stars, you buy candy bars. Kid with a knack for invention. With a knack for erections. What's the elevator we want to take? I want to explore though. That song just reminded me of when we'd play Civ 5. It all just came full circle for some reason with the Jimmy Neutron theme song, dude. I remember one day, like, we just created the theme song of Jimmy Neutron, but we replaced a lot of the words with
kind of makes you wonder what might be inside.
We replaced a lot of the words with penis, so then it was, the next verse was like, a super-powered penis, a mechanical penis. This is the theme song. And then I think my buddy was Jimmy Penis. So stupid. Oh man. here. It's barred shut. Lame. Okay. We went in here, right? Yeah, I think there was, yeah. Let's take the elevator. This Niles looking at me all funny, dude. That's our device. I want...
They really just left the modulator out and in.
Yeah, it's too good to be true, dude. It's definitely a trap.
Well, let's say we avail ourselves of their force.
I hear people walking around. I'm like Doc Ock now. Prototype Rift device. The prototype Rift device is a mysterious tool built by the Protectorate to study and stabilize rifts. To use, approach, and interact with the rift to temporarily stabilize it, preventing objects consumed by the rift.
Priority alert. The prototype Rift modulator has been removed without proper authorization. Lockdown initiated.
Am I using it?
Use the modulator to open the rift. Use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, it like puts stuff back.
Yes,
How interesting.
You with the Rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself of it.
Should we just leave this guy, dude? I think we should just run away.
It's
What
not
do you want?
every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
This guy looks like he should be in a Hideo Kojima game. I'm gonna say nothing, dude. I'm just gonna troll him. Heard you're a piece of shit. You're being awfully civil to someone who's just stolen your Rift modulator device thing.
Prototype modulator. The first of many such devices we've created here at the center. And regardless, that one won't remain in your keeping long. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage?
Adam, what's going on, bro? Happy Tuesday, man. Great to see you. Got some good news and some bad news, dude. Good news? Tell me that you are also getting a gaming PC. Dude, I swear, if you also say that you're getting a gaming PC... Everyone's been getting gaming PCs for some reason today. You already have one. Amazing. Give us the bad news first. I don't know. What do you guys want first? The good news or the bad news? Like I'm gonna tell you that.
You cannot fault me for trying. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Or you could just let me go. Bygones be bygones and all that.
I could also reduce you to a state of quivering agony, begging for death. And that would be a lot more enjoyable for me, if I'm being candid. No matter. I will await you in the hangar, where bullets may fly more freely than words, if you survive that long.
I know what Middle Earth is. Middle Earth is like Lord of the Rings. See, I know what it is. I just don't partake in it very often. This guy's wrecking us. strong. Damn, so they are officially gonna make a Middle-earth RPG. Like, I should, dude, to get some, like, better backstory. Like, honestly, like, if it's something for a video game, too, I would be more inclined to watch it. Wow, dude. Oh, good, I got that maintenance card. Watch the extended versions, dude. I don't know if I can, like, dude, movies, they mess with me, man. I don't know if I want to go that way or this way. Like, I can't stay up for movies unless I'm in the movie theater. Residue. Dude, maybe it'd be better if I just go straight into the game without any knowledge, though.
My central thesis: matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree, including the potential to restore this information, albeit imperfectly. I expect the Sovereign will be most pleased. I'm scheduled to meet with him later today.
I've played Shadow of Mordor, so I think I'm pretty well versed in the Middle-earth lore, dude.
Research, lest he insist on attending the next demonstration. I surely cannot rely on Valancourt to do his actual job.
What's going on with their movie? Aren't they making a Kingdom Come movie? I don't think that's gonna do very well. I don't know why I have that feeling. Okay, what is this about? Laboratory observations on the nature of rifts. Experiments are ongoing to further determine the nature and complexity of the information stored within the rifts themselves. It has been theorized that people who have been engulfed by rifts cannot be said to have truly perished, as everything about them is instantaneously converted to raw information. However, and this cannot be overemphasized, information stored in the rift is purely abstract data. We have found no evidence that any consciousness survives. Were it otherwise, I cannot imagine a worse fate than to be so deconstructed while retaining any level of awareness. Research update. We are continuing to build upon the research begun at Horizon Point Station and making splendid progress. The Sovereign is pleased, and a happy Sovereign makes for happy work. Still, I cannot help wondering how much farther along we would be now had we taken advantage of the Order's minds before they became corrupted by seditious thoughts. Prior to the schism, I had believed it practical to exclude the Order in this research, but it was evidently the correct choice given their presiding bishop's perfidy. Alas for science. And then private messages. Let's hack this baby. To Dr. Hurley, off-site experiments. Dr. Hurley, I found some concerning evidence that further rift experimentation may be taking place off-site. Do you know anything about this? Can we meet to discuss? You once advised me to never ignore aberrant data, so I feel I would be remiss if I did not express my concerns respectfully. Junior Researcher Park. This is Valancourt. Comments: we have a chain of command for a reason, Dr. Hurley. If you have concerns about my regulatory methods, you may bring them to me directly next time. And contrary to what you assert in this pedantic complaint, I do have this lab and its researchers' best interests at heart. Fortunate for us both, wouldn't you agree? Chief Valancourt. Is there another one? I think so. There was another, I want to go down this hole. I don't think I went down here yet.
belt. Lock the stuff.
Literally, you guys didn't help me at all. Just like standing behind me.
Ready to waste it on your command.
Where is he?
There. Gun weapon ready, Commander.
What is in here? Nothing? Isn't this is where our homeboy just was at. Daily tasks, install private security cache, update electrical in hangar, double check restrictions on the critical experimentation wing. Additional notes, order for the new cache came from Valancourt himself. I wanted to ask why, but the chief didn't seem to be in the mood to field queries. Something he read on his terminal certainly seems to have spoiled his day. Cache can only be opened by enabling the middle power switch alone. Okay, middle power switch. Should be easier for the chief to remember. Don't forget to have lunch. Hungry subject is a worse subject. See what's happening over here. This console appears to control various security apparatuses around the lab. An error message on the screen denotes the following console activation. All nearby electrical switches to be powered on. Do they all need to be powered on? Console activation requires all nearby electrical switches to be powered on, but to open up, it said only to have the first one open. What if I go... Okay, now I need to get all of them on, which should just be boom and boom. Dude, that was super easy. I don't know how I solved that so quick. Stable lockdown contingencies to prevent IRC automech reinforcements from accessing the Rift Containment Lab. Lockdown contingencies for the Rift Containment Lab have been taken offline. Consequently, IRC automechanical security forces will be unable to gain entry to the lab during a lockdown. Boom. What now? Okay. Okay, I think I need to go up this thing one more time. New device makes me feel like Doc Ock. I'm gonna save real quick. Did they say what kind of game it was gonna be? Like what kind of where did I want to go to? I think I needed to go... I see a default secured out of combat currently in service. Where did I want to go? What kind of like is it gonna be like a Kingdom Come type of game, or is it gonna be more like a Baldur's Gate? Like I wonder how they're gonna do it. We're on the 4th floor, dude. I think a Rift Containment Lab. I think I need to get to this. Upper hall, intercell hall, main floor, currently search for observation. Oh no, I can't go to this one. I guess let's go to level 2.
Got eyes on the building.
Kind of hurt my eyes. Are these two just like kissing in this closet over here or something? You're just waiting in there for me?
Got trouble, man. You know what? Take him out!
Disabling these automechs was an excellent decision here. Battling them would be quite an inefficient use of our time and energy.
You suppose there's been an...
Rack them. They're just scientists. Regal tarts, regal farts. I wanted to keep exploring in that other room. Where are we now? Oh, this is where we just came from. It's just so musty in here. Is there more to explore? I don't think so. What was over here? Is this... Here, I'm gonna go meet with this lady. Right? What are... RC's research first acquire the modulator, then steal access card from his quarters. Oh, maybe that's what I need to steal up here first. I think I have the access card already, but this does look like his quarters.
Makes me wonder what Valancourt might be hiding hereabouts.
Steal all his food, dude. I'm gonna take a shower in his shower, drink all his alcohol. I'm gonna play his Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna steal his pitch ball cards. This is what I need. let's do the incident logs first. Mannequins. There was a minor quibble between a few of my bright sparks over how to tog out the mannequins for a recent destructibles test. Some were obviously offended by the use of order vestments, though they tried to hide it. I resolved the issue by firmly reminding them that the order is our sworn enemy now. I also warned them that I should see similar reactions again. I would replace one of the mannequins with a live subject. Ha! That certainly got their attention. What a maniac. Hurley, I was forced to administer another formal reprimand to Dr. Hurley, firstly for catching her nosing about outside of the restricted wing again, and the second for the venom she spat at me as I escorted her back to her office. Quite the tongue on that one. I wonder if she would be amenable to dinner, provided I am not forced to dispatch her for insubordination before then. This guy sounds like a real freak. A real circus freak. Okay, from the Office of the Consul, Rift Incident. Security Chief Valancourt, did you suffer some kind of cerebral trauma after taking command of that facility? Is it not enough that I shield you from the endless complaints levied against you by your underlings? Now I must also contend with this indiscriminate attempt on the Sovereign's life? You are a fine sentinel, and it is for that reason alone that I have not submitted a recommendation to have you refreshed for this embarrassment. Never presume to act in my name without my authorization again. This is your only warning. Damn. I'm gonna talk to him about this. I'm gonna make him feel uncomfortable about it. There's no way for me to open this. To the dock.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first.
Nice. I have the key card. I found evidence on Valancourt's terminal proving he was behind the accident.
What? If that's true, we must act quickly. Anything on his terminal cannot be relied upon for long. We need proof we can hold in our hands. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator so we can begin searching for more irrefutable proof.
Let's do it. Going to the restricted section of the library. That's where they have the dragon corn at.
There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we?
Let's do it.
Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. That could lead us to the evidence we need.
This adult mannequin is wearing a necklace engraved with a date and the following inscription: "Forever together under the sun. HV, not much more can be gained." Reassembled note: a certain part must be removed from the rift generator prior to today's demonstration for safety reasons. I have enclosed an image of the part in question. Make sure it's done discreetly. I do not want to hear from any of the scientists that you have pestered them with questions in the midst of their preparation, Chief Valancourt. It seems this uncommonly small mannequin and children's toy were staged as part of this experiment. However, nothing here indicates how the accident happened or who was responsible. This badly damaged rift generator has been reconstituted by your prototype. Investigate the cause of the failed experiment. The nature of rifted matter has made it difficult to discern much of what caused the accident. Damn, I don't have enough. What is this thing? Much more can be gained. What is this? It's the children's toy. I can't investigate that further. think he's just using like live.
You've discovered something?
I mean, not much. Valancourt ordered his men to mess with the experiment. This accident was sabotage.
I knew it. I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would characterize Valancourt as many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. A man cannot defecate without humming a Protectorate anthem.
He's the consul's stupid lapdog. He just misinterpreted orders.
For all the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. Did you uncover anything else?
Yes, this was an assassination attempt on the Sovereign.
I had heard rumors of the Sovereign's diminished popularity since the war began, but I scarcely trusted their veracity. That any subject should commit such an abominable offense against the Matriarch's own blood? It is nigh impossible to fathom. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them.
No, that's it. That's all I have. That concludes my investigation.
I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now.
Okay, now you're talking. I'm right behind you. Should we let her go? Dude, I feel like we should let her come with us.
I'm no longer willing to wait for the arc of justice to bend in my favor. Valancourt needs to die for what he's done. If I distract him, can I count on you to do the rest?
This all sounds risky. How can you be sure he just won't shoot you?
He wouldn't dare. I've devoted more hours to studying rifts than almost anyone living. And since the Order abandoned us, the Protectorate does not have minds like mine to spare.
Hold on now. The Order hardly abandoned the Protectorate. You Yaysayers attempted to assassinate our presiding bishop. That's not even mentioning your meddling with the rifts.
Nevertheless, we have gotten off topic. Trust me, I know Valancourt. This will work.
Dude, if we're gonna just go and kill him, I'd rather just go by myself. If you end up dead, Valancourt can tell whatever story he wants about you. I think we can get her to stay.
Chroniclers. Very well. Much as I would like to be present for the hoisting of Valancourt's petard,
This is better.
there's sense in what you say. Valancourt is unlikely to provide conversation before slipping you a bullet, so I recommend slipping him one first. Be ready to fight and give him no quarter. When it's done, return to me. Erstwhile, I will be doing my ample best not to chew through my nail beds.
Alright, let's go find this freak. Him right there. It is.
Diplomacy. You cannot do this fight long enough. Guards, see to this intruder with extreme prejudice. Guards.
Mitigating the threat. Fortification in progress.
Let's get rid of this stupid thing first.
No matter. I will deal with you myself.
Oh, you were wrecking his ass, dude. beautiful. Where, what happened to that robot, though? Okay, I want to loot this. I did it.
I heard fighting. Well, what happened?
He's
Did
dead.
he beg forgiveness? Did he grovel?
He didn't really say anything at all. I don't have polite words to describe the violence I inflicted upon that man.
Thus always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve
It
in
was
the
pretty
lab now,
brutal.
I
We
should
destroyed
think,
him.
provided Valancourt's replacement is not also an absolute pilgarlic. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude.
I'm afraid you have to die now, too. Probably best if you forget you saw me.
Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive.
You forget
I'll see to
1,000 faces every day. Let this be one of them. Alright, well, we got what we came for. Mwah. Look at him, dude. He looks like he should be part of Death Stranding, too. Alright, so that's like actually half of the main quest done. What is... Calling seekers of fortune and ignorers of danger, a mysterious new type of rift has reportedly appeared containing dangerous beasts said to be aggressive, powerful, immune to many types of attacks. Track down and dispatch these rifts. Creatures that claim sizable rewards. Nah, that's okay, dude. That's alright.
Have the rift modulator. Any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Okay, that's fine. What do we have now? All we have is this main quest. But I want to end the hostilities first. But actually first, we have to investigate. Let's do Marcel's side quest. I think we're done on Praetor now. Seek alternative deal. These two are connected. Yeah, we're going to Golden Shower. We're going to Golden Corral. Oops. Let's get out of here. We need to go... Golden Ridge was where on Dorado, I'm pretty sure. The benefits I'm pretty sure that's Dorado. I'm pretty sure Paradise Island is Eden. Is this? Interact with any terminal? Is this not the right planet? Where's the Golden Ridge at? Investigate. I think it is here. I'm pretty sure it's here. I think it is. Alright, I want to talk to my crew real quick. See if they have anything they want to tell me.
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only surprise about the Protectorate's consul usurping the Sovereign's authority is it did not happen sooner. May the plan
She doesn't
favor
want
us
to talk.
against long odds.
I kind of hope they don't have anything to say to me.
Doing a task or two to buy the Order's support is one thing, but aligning with them? I hope you ain't considering it, Commander. They're nice enough folk, reasonable or like, but they ain't equipped to rule. You saw how they could barely manage a refugee camp, let alone hold the archive.
That's why we all have to work together if we want to make this work.
Trust Auntie's choice, but give it time. They'll see the difference between freedom and complete domination soon enough, just as Tausetti did.
Yeah, exactly. I want both factions to work together. It'd be better for everyone if Auntie is not in control.
Would it really? She's a natural leader, decisive.
Dude, why are you always licking Auntie's ass, dude? She doesn't care about you.
Listen, normally I'd take issue with one person playing Kingmaker. That is to say, you and especially the Earth Directorate. But time's too short and the stakes are too high for tribalism. There'll be enough time for that later. For now, we need to ally with someone who can defeat the Protectorate and close the rifts. So whatever you decide, I'll support you.
Okay, so then what is she trying to say to me?
For me?
And that kind of pisses me off. She just like, I don't know, every time I talk to her, all she does is sing the praises of Auntie Cleo. And then contradicts me and then goes, but I'm down to do whatever you want to do.
With the consul now in charge, harsher restrictions are likely to be implemented across Arcadia. Avoiding Protectorate capture, interrogation, and/or disembowelment is advised.
I have some
Ready
questions.
in the database.
Never mind. I don't think these guys have anything to say. How you doing, Niles?
The coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the consul for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. They seem so tight-knit. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame.
Oh, shouldn't take this lightly. The consul seems a lot worse than the Sovereign.
Sure, by most accounts. But that's looking at the glass half empty. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The consul might be projecting strength, but by my reckon, Protectorate's more unstable now than ever before.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Commander.
I don't like talking to Aza either. Just killing this, stabbing that. Aza's just an edgelord. Golden Ridge, yes, this is where we want to go. Let's bring... Yeah, I like Niles and Marisol. Oops. Oops. Grandpa, I'm pretty sure I've already listened to this. It's not going to give me another quest or anything. Okay, where are we? Endpoint, investigate the anchor hold. Okay. Dude, I just figured out like how to completely holster my weapon.
Arcadia shall ever return to how it was.
I wish. Between the invaders, the order defecting.
This whole game, I felt like I was just pointing my guns at everybody.
A self-centered derivative take on the grand plan. That's how little the Protectorate respects your intellect.
get inside of this place now. This place should be clear of enemies as well. Oh, damn, they're dead.
Oh, I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now.
There were 2 anchorites in there earlier. I only see one body.
They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something, at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais's work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
Oh, we're gonna figure out what she got off to. Little hidey hole. Okay, private journal, Anchoress, Anyo, Chow. Do not read, this means you will, Helmina. You flip past hundreds of dense entries full of calculations and notes of arguments Chow is apparently working up for future debates before finding something relevant to your investigation. Later entries mention regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who claimed evidence of innovational means to shortcut the solving of the universal equation. After noting the method's highly unorthodox nature, Chow wrote that she found herself shut out of further discussions, leading to the routine scenes of tense awkwardness when Southworth dropped in and a marked shift in Brune's beliefs. In the final entries, Chow appeared worried the two were conspiring about something and noted hushed references to an old order research station near Paradise Island named Point Obviation. Dude, don't tell me I have to go there now. She began to believe the Brun intended on abandoning the monastery anchor hole to travel there. Chow wrote that when she confronted her cellmate about her suspicions, Anchoress Brun responded that the idea of leaving the anchor hold was not one she considered lightly, to which Chow contended that to consider it at all provided a lightness of consideration. In the nearby margins, a +1 point for me is scrawled. Her final entry ends on a note of deep concern, writing, I can clearly foresee that whatever the two have planned may soon occur. It may serve me right for praising putting theory into application the other day.
We should keep looking.
Scholarly reprimand of the Basar regime. A series of manifesto-like musings from Anchoress Brune, who have been pinned Brune has been pinned to the chalkboard. Most of the comments rail against the current order regime, while others extol the virtues of the Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection. One passage toward the end stands out in particular. The universal equation should be our primary concern. All else is distraction, farce, and needless prolonging of suffering.
There may be more to learn here.
Can investigate these blood prints. Blunt force trauma to the head, puddles of blood nearby.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered.
It seems like they went to Paradise Island. I've identified the body. It was Anchoress Chow.
Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been.
That was no accident,
Hard to say with
dude.
just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister mate Anchoress Brun has some explaining to do.
Did you see what was posted? Looked like some kind of super dense logic puzzle manifesto.
A disputation of current order methodology. Focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly.
And this datapad had references to the research at Winter's Grasp.
I saw that. I believe it was Anchoress Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something, that they'd mentioned an old order research station.
Any idea where Anchor's Brunn went?
That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden, place by the name of Point Obviation.
Yeah, we're going there next anyway. What else did you glean from all this?
I don't know what happened to Anchor's Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious, and the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea.
What do you mean, annihilate the idea?
This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
We're gonna do something crazy.
Diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
Okay, back to the ship then, because, yeah, we're going to Eden anyway.
Time to seek out Anchor's Brunn.
I thought it was going to take me back to the... I thought it was going to take me back. Into your heart, babe, take me back. Okay, okay, 20's the cap. Do we cap our speech out? We do double damage to humans now. I hate humans. I'm just gonna dump into engineering and hack then. That's what we gonna do. Can I fast travel from in here? I don't think I can. Yes, I cannot. Okay. Now we're going to Eden. How did I get in this place? I feel like I could have very well have gotten lost in there. Can I fast travel from here? Boom, incognito. Okay, we have a couple things we have to do on Eden. Fine, we'll go to Point Obviation first. I feel like I'm doing that from like Mass Effect or something. I feel like when you're in that menu in the Mass Effect games, I feel like you just pick your squad and then you just back out, and I'm pretty sure you go on the planet. Oh damn, there's like nothing over here.
You deserve no small credit for our success.
Anchor's Brunn, you don't know me and never will, for I lack the clearance to enter your tower. I'm just a humble landing pad technician. Wanted to express my solemn appreciation for your good work, whatever it is. They don't tell me much, but I overheard a guard saying the universal equation will be solved any day now. While he sounded so positive that I can only assume the results of your work will be put to ethical use. Since no one will agree to hand deliver this data pad, I need to get back to exercising my throwing arm. I know how he's gonna exercise his throwing arm, dude. That sounds like he has a crush on Brun. Sounds like he's gonna tug one out with his throwing hand.
If it isn't my new favorite...
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I don't know why I did that. Just instantly pissed everybody off. Damn. Okay, what did we do? We read this little thing. Boom, boom. Okay, no stealing this time.
Halt! Abide! Cease any and all manner of perambulation.
Southworth.
Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests
don't
are
worry about
categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place?
Don't worry about who I
I should just
am.
shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may.
Why is she so angry?
Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado.
Yeah, dude, do you know who you're talking to?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
See, look at the
what a
respect that this guy's
fortuitous alignment
showing.
of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Anchoress Brun straight away.
Let's just not, I don't want to get involved in this. Grand idea, we'll go speak with her directly.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point
Damn, dude, she's
of
terrible
Creation.
at her job. They were looking for Marisol, and then she gets here, and then she's rude as hell to us.
Everyone here is such
Anchoress
an
Brun
admirer.
is up the lift.
You've been in
Your
the
efficiency
role.
has improved my efficiency.
Anchoress Brun is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grasp. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
I'm with Marisol. Given the security here, if we don't tread lightly, leaving peacefully might not be an option later.
Alright, we're chilling, dude. We're chilling. Just act normal.
Do not interfere in the
Nothing to
workings
see
of the
here.
universe.
This experiment seems a mite controversial, dangerous even, both in a physical and mathematical sense.
Your job is intimidation, not risk assessment. The Anchoress knows what she's doing.
Of course. Forgive me. Look, everyone! It's the endpoint.
That guy knows who she is, too.
Unique interest in what you all are doing here.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often? Lovely day for differential geometry.
I'm gonna talk to over here. Alright, where's our man?
I am
Our
a
woman?
long-time vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado. I hope you don't mind me saying.
Let's go to the Brun.
indelibly eradicate.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
I think I'll be able to talk her out of it with my boyish charm. Before her death, Anchoress Redacted launched a makeshift satellite into orbit using spare parts. She assured the Order that knowledge of the stars would aid her contemplations of the universal equation. What it actually did was broadcast an emergency distress signal. The only remaining piece of her satellite is on display for two purposes. One, as a reminder that every anchorite serves their role voluntarily, and two, as an assurance that help is neither needed nor on its way. Meteorological attunement apparatus. Environmental changes can influence one's understanding of the universal equation. Temperature, humidity, and wind speed are all contributing factors. By closely observing weather conditions, an anchorite can forecast an optimal day for math. Scope of outrospection. While an ordinary telescope is outclassed by a deep space observation satellites, they are an accessible way for anchorites to contemplate the vastness of interstellar space and their place therein. And an augury focus device. Many seers and anchorites use focus devices to keep their attention trained on challenging equations. The device itself has no direct function, and most are cobbled together from spare parts. Their tactile nature calms the mind. It's just art. Orbs of pondering. Anchorites use devices like this to ponder one of life's many existential questions. What is the cosmos but a series of interconnected orbs? When the enormity of their calculations becomes too much to bear, the simplicity of the universe helps an overworked anchorite to center their mind and ponder in tranquility. Bell of orbital redirection. Scientists once theorized that sound waves could steer the trajectory of a planetary orbit. This theory was never tested in earnest, but several prototypes of orbital bells were fashioned at 1 billionth, I believe. Yeah, 1 billionth scale. Further study was abandoned since a working model would exhaust the resources of a planet and prove nothing more than its own irrelevance. In an orb of greater pondering, see the orb of pondering exhibit just to the left. The orb is larger and therefore more expensive. Please do not touch. Ponder from a safe distance. What's this? Logs, Trials, and Tribulations. Order Research Station 99-13-9 is better known by shorthand appellation point obviation, yet in a world ruled by logic and reason, it would be celebrated as the most consequential order facility this side of the archive. Here my Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection conducted world-shattering... Dude, that thing screaming in my ear is like messing my reading up. World-shattering trials in feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research, harnessing the 4 fundamental forces to accelerate solving humanity's greatest mathematical problem. Instead of celebration of our efforts, we face constant tribulations until point obviation was shuttered long ago. Ignorant colleagues posited my trials and dangerously flawed. The firmament was falling, they claimed. The end of the worlds was nigh. How pedestrian and paradoxical. Had I been allowed to continue, they would have achieved ascension. Their ignorance has delayed our collective bliss. Cosmos in a bottle. Test Chamber Alpha is where the mathematical magic happens, site of the boldest research in the history of feasible volatile atomical electrodynamics, nay, in all fields of scientism. Here we work towards simulating the entirety of everything in a chamber no larger than your average habitation module. Our Cosmos in a Bottle trials were always going to be safe, anchorite supervised, with the control experiment conducted just 1 level down in the test chamber beta. This was not a reckless science. Yeah, and yet we were shuttered, our aging equipment spread around the anchor hold like it's some museum of obsolete apparatuses. Perhaps I'll create informational plaques for them as punchlines for this cruel joke. Okay, a fresh start. After more than 20 years of inactivity, Test Chamber Alpha is refurbished and ready for the recommencement of our daring experiments. A shortcut to solving the universal equation is within reach. Allow me to reiterate, these are not the allegedly dangersome trials of yore. The test chamber has been remodeled into a new anchor hold for Anchoress Brunn, who is exemplar oversight for all new trials. How heartening to see a new group breathe academical life into my old research. Accuracy is their primary concern, followed by the safety of personnel. Meanwhile, I have taken this opportunity to recalculate the experimental risks, filling in any corners cut in my initial round of research. Best to settle your affairs and feature domesticated animals, companions, now colleagues. Soon enough, we shall achieve ascension. Okay.
Oh, who's this?
Hello.
Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped prove Anchoress Chow's argument that violence is sometimes necessary. I admit I have modified my stance toward that more recently. I understand you allowed Seer Wiley to go free, yes? Once was a time I would have made that exact same decision. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist?
We came here after finding Anchorite, we came here after finding Anchorite Chow's body, and your manifesto was posted nearby.
It was more of a disputation as a scholarly objection than a manifesto per se, but why quibble?
Why'd you bash her head in?
Chow is very much against it. Her accident was quite tragic. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes?
I just want to know why you bash her head in. It suffered a willful absence of both title sheet and Oxford commas. Remind me the rest?
You're right, it did. Normally, I'm the soul of fastidiousness, I assure you. I hope you can forgive my unconscionable error as I summarize my main points.
No, your paper was terrible.
This one time.
F.
Go on.
Surely you're aware of the myriad errors of our current presiding bishop and previous regime. One of whom shut down the division that operated here, the other squandered it. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work.
Dude, they're never gonna figure out this equation. Their math is always wrong. How did you end up here from the monastery? Exemplar Southworth was involved, yes?
Yes, we have Grace, that is Exemplar Southworth, to thank for that. Her visits to the Anger Hold were quite thought-provoking, as was the research she showed me from Sia Bujold. Bujold's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researcher's theories.
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
You trust her to assist? She hasn't been in a proper lab for decades.
Tut-tut, a mind like that is never out of practice. And the experiment she's overseeing, why, she's orchestrating it masterfully. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on, I'll call down to let her know you're coming.
She's just downstairs?
Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. I'll have elevator access unlocked so you can join her. Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate. We'll speak further after you check over Sia Bujold's work and the experiment concludes. Oh, so exciting.
Okay. Joel, this research better be worth it, Marsal. They're making us run all over the place.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review.
Okay, I could just use this. Okay, big picture from Southworth. Feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research is a controversial field. Many a tenured colleague have dismissed it as junk scientism, yet they simply lack the cognitive capacity to understand its underlying principles. We focus on the smallest of small things, the fundamental building blocks of the universe, to weed out anomalous variables and extrapolate only the necessary inputs for solving the universal equation. In layperson's terms, we create a big picture from a small one with the hopes of accelerating our academical voyage to ascension. If only others in the Order also saw the big picture. Calculated risk. It is a question I have often pondered. If Sierra Bujold's feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research was so promising, why was her facility shuttered more than 2 decades ago? My colleagues at the time persisted that her experiments were fundamentally flawed, chaotic, even calamitous. They claimed the study of fundamental forces would produce inconsistencies and garbage data, celestial slosh they called it, using layperson's terminology to twist their figurative dagger in her life's work. Some feared such tampering with atomical electrodynamics might even cause a catastrophic cascade and potentially overwrite our own universe and all life in it. Impossible. Well, improbable. Let's call it extremely unlikely, but what is scientism if not a calculated risk? And then back to work. Scientism marches on after more than 20 years and mothballs. The Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection is reopened for business. Sierra Bujold's feasibly volatile atomical electrodynamics research is back on track with my exclusive, reclusive attention. Trial preparation is in process point. Obviation has that intoxicating new equipment smell, while Bujold's original and apparatuses are on display at the anchor hold as a monument to her life's work. We are ready for the boldest experiment of all, to spawn a mini-universe to simulate and solve the universal equation speedily, safely, and most importantly, accurately. Or at least within the margins of error. I'm highly confident no catastrophic flaws will be revealed. What if I go to the controls? I don't want to mess with that.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh.
What's she doing here?
Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again?
Hold on, what are you even doing here?
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things. You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or stay out of my way.
Okay, fine. Of course we'll help, unconditionally.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-ivs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment.
What exactly does muck with entail?
All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent.
Nice. Consider the experiment mucked with.
It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
What if I do purge the oxygen in there? Real quick, guys, we are only going for like another half an hour today. Unfortunately, give you guys a little heads up. Should be doing some Battlefield 6 tomorrow.
Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then.
I kind of want to keep playing freaking... I want to like finish this game, dude. I'm down to start Yakuza. Okay, how do I get in here? What does this do? Tube delivery. This can be used to send an Alta Vita sample from here to the experiment test chamber. A pre-configured sample is on hand and ready to be sent already. Nucleon levels are already been precisely configured to coax simulated life from the primordial soup in the micro-universe. Do not under any circumstances combine it with an unconfigured sample or send an unconfigured sample in its place. With your lack of training, both would be obvious, but especially if you simply sent an unconfigured sample. Yours in science... Himmelfarb. P.S. I'm unaccustomed to having to particularize in such a degree of pedantic detail, but recently misinterpretations on your part have convinced me it's required.
Relation get us to sequestration. It's Fibonacci from
It's Fibonacci. Is there more in here? She says don't send that one. Combine the samples the best I can. I think we want to put the inexpertly configured.
I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable. Oh well.
Okay, novice empiricist Pelfrey. It is almost impossible to create the specific electrochemical reaction necessary to simulate the wide array of elements needed to populate the micro-universe. An exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of metallurgical elements has been placed perfectly inside the macrowave in preparation for the experiment. Just leave it alone, please. Yours in science. Ooh, I could use my background as a professor. Slightly rotate the exquisitely well-calibrated amalgamation of elements by 0.01 degrees counterclockwise. The macrowave is starting. Your changes here should have some effect on the experiment results.
Something wrong back there?
No, nothing's wrong. Don't come in my room, Mom. I'm not doing anything in here.
All solutions precede problems.
Okay, what's happening? Toggles uranium flow. Toggles uranium flow. Okay, as I have repeatedly stated, it is an inordinately tricky matter to set all components of this test in the correct manner to simulate a functional micro-universe. Even the slightest error could undermine our vitally important efforts here. For the seemingly infinite time, maximum uranium flow is absolutely required for the highest probability of experiment success. If the flow is less than 500 gallons per minute, test results will be entirely skewed. Yours in science, Acturian Himmelfarb. Uranium flow. there a way for me to, like, check how much? Locking final settings should only be done after uranium flow quantities have been carefully evaluated. This can only be done once. Ideal setting, 400 p.m. Do not alter. $300 p.m. Do not alter. What if I... How can I tell how much is coming out?
Start the cycle, do-do-do. Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
This is no uranium flow. I feel like I should just change one of these. You know what? No, actually, let's leave these two on and let's turn this other one off. These two say do not alter. Let's turn that one off. I wish it doesn't give me like any information. I think we just gotta lock it in here. Oh, what is this? Ideal setting. Oh, it also says do not alter. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, this is 200? That's 600. That's 300. If the flow is less than 500 gallons per minute, I wonder if I want to dump it below 500 or... That's 400 plus 300. $200 plus 400 is 600. 400 plus 300. Let's turn this one off. And let's turn this one on. This should give us... This should give us what? 500? Or I wonder if I should put it right at 500. The flow is less than 500. Okay, hold on, dude. This is 200. Let's turn this one on. And then I gotta turn the other one off. This should put us right at 500. Shit. It's gotta turn around. Yeah, 300, 200, that's 500. Turn this baby off. Let's lock these.
Trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Okay, now what's going on in here? As one hopes, you should recall N-rays act as a capable proxy for the cosmic rays that constantly bathe all matter in our universe. For our present experiment, N-rays must be fired continuously through the tubes leading to the test chamber in order to provide desired test results. Failsafe measures that maintain the stream are accessible in the ventilation shafts. Theoretically, the failure of a single failsafe could be acceptable, but this has been untested thus far and could cause the stream to vacillate in a wild and or uneven manner. Please note that if it's necessary to temporarily interrupt the stream, use the failsafe switch in the room and not the one in the ventilation shaft, because if something goes wrong, it's more difficult to detect if the one in the vent has been thrown. Yours in science. So we want to do the one in the shaft then. Let's turn the one in the shaft off. I did already. I think we're good in here. Alright, dude, I think we did it. Okay, how do I... Where did we come from now? Oh, from this little hidey hole. Dude, if this works out, this is like a really fun little quest. I love quests like that where you have to pay attention a little bit, you know?
Just what to do.
Just don't remember how to get back.
P and Q are true. P is true or Q is true.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber. The experiment will then begin. Commendable effort scrambling those settings. Void the oxygen on the...
Okay, let's do it. Purge oxygen and initiate experiment. This seems dangerous to be right next to.
Did it work? Did it work? See, Bouchard, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
She's taking a page out of Stoosman's book.
Will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun, but she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Oh, we did succeed.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
I gotta break her brain? What an aggressive... How the fuck are we supposed to do that? That's like the most aggressive dialogue choice in the whole game so far. This is gonna involve math, isn't it?
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion, and cognitive contortioning.
I think I could
do that. You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
Seriously, this is our only option?
A brain-off against an Order anchorite isn't entirely without risk.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, dude.
We could employ certain
She's
other
smart.
methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
What are the potential drawbacks to a logic bomb?
Success isn't guaranteed. A fair degree of cleverness is required. But you would have the help of someone reasonably intellectually nimble.
I would be willing and
She has the
on hand to
brains,
assist,
and then I have the
and
charisma.
The other option would remain if we botch it.
I'm gonna leave her alive. Yeah, I'd like to hear our other teammates' opinion about this.
I've seen plenty of folks shot. Never seen a logic bomb brain off. That's getting my vote.
Okay. Seems like you have a clear preference here, Marisol.
I'm not arguing it's the best option, just that it is an option. Rightly or wrongly, I am familiar with the cost involved.
The Order of the Ascendant should be dedicated to uplifting humanity, not racking up a body count unduly. Our former department was shut down for things like this.
We should try to undermine our confidence. If we fail, accidental death is our only fallback. Let's convince Anchoress Brunn she's an utter failure, but try to leave her alive.
Thank you for listening. That's a relief.
Honestly, I'm relieved as well. I am. I
But I'll
have
pop
been
one in
trying
her
to
if
be
we need
different
to.
From the person others believe me to be.
From the legend.
I'll do what needs to be done.
If you're retiring as the endpoint, we'll need to find you a colorful new sobriquet.
This is my first brain off. Any advice?
Typical argumentation may prove useless, and she'll likely see through most attempts at deception. Be clever, unpredictable, surprise her.
Surprise her.
In
Okay,
the
I'm just gonna
event
resort
you
to ad
should fail,
hominem attacks.
You'll need a viable backup plan, or it will erase any chance of success completely. The Anchoress is housed in a test chamber similar to this one. It's been refurbished with some rather tacky furniture, but much of the old experimental apparatus remains. There is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the Anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred tied into the experiment.
For an extemporaneous plan, it's not a bad one. What if the Anchoress realizes what we're doing and calls for help?
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to convince her. I'll try my best.
Here's the hatch key in case you need it. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. And Marisol, do keep out of trouble.
Damn. Alright, let's deal with the Brunn. Alright, Marisol, you have to use your brains. I have to try to look attractive and cute for this old lady, for this old mama. I'm gonna save real quick. Alright. Oh my goodness, Brunn, you are looking so young today. Are you 29 years old?
There you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything.
I don't think the universe is supposed to be that color. It looked hungover. Seer Bejoled is very thorough, but there were some issues.
Some issues?
I have to try to play this off.
You seem like softening the blow. Was there a malfunction? Was there some error in the calculations? Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry.
Okay, we have to be smart about this, dude. The staff you've assembled lack the necessary skills to pull off such a test. Because she left all those notes about, like, that one assistant that really didn't seem like he knew what he was doing.
Not sure what gave you that impression, but I guarantee they are a hand-picked group of top-order scientists, all fiercely committed. No shirkers or malingerers among them. What else concerned you?
Here we go. The tests assume universal constants never vary. Can you be absolutely certain of that? Spawning flowing universal solid doesn't make a lick of sense. Yeah, the tests assume universal constants never vary. Can you be absolutely certain of that?
Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just a start. Such models typically make an enormous amount of errors at first. All quite expected. An anticipated setback, nothing more. It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say.
The experiment ineffectively operationalizes Sir Bajol's already iffy research.
Really? I doubt you've had ample time to review everything assiduously enough to fire both barrels like that. Though I admire your operational candor. Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes.
She's not
But
buying
we'll
it.
improve. We will continue to stride forward. There's absolutely no need for all this doom and gloom.
I thought fucking Marsal was supposed to help me. I thought she was supposed to help me with the science of this. I don't know what this experiment is. She hasn't helped me at all. Doing have to open the hatch and launch this lady out. Are you sure? Because our predictions imply both are inevitable if you pursue this.
Oh, is one of you a seer now? Because I put considerable more stock in the prognostications of the Order's prime mathematicians than I do any old run-of-the-mill soothsayer. Now, is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Sir Bujol's research, which is quite brilliant.
Here we go, dude. Just a speech check to get out of it. I feel like I made every wrong decision. The experiment failed terribly. Your career is over. It's time to retire.
Really? Will I become a laughingstock among my peers? Have the whispered jeers begun already? No. No, calm down. Breathe. You've faced setbacks before. Ah, the experiment data just arrived in my terminal. Allow me to eyeball it a moment. Perhaps there's something here to help prove or disprove any of what you've been saying. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure.
Oh, man. You're grasping the foundation of everything you've been doing here is unsound.
Oh, come. One bad test wouldn't mean the science is completely flawed. This has been a difficult conversation. Challenging, disputatious, at times compelling. Yet I remain unswayed.
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add.
Yes, thank you. By all means, please, Marcel.
There's a critical flaw in Sir Bujol's approach I think best illustrated by this English phrase. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. I much appreciate this jest. Very simple, yet clever. Because in English, the word like can mean similar to or I prefer. And flies can be to soar, or plural of the insect. Through this perspective, it functions, makes sense, is humorous even. But in another language where words' meanings differ slightly, it does not. The framework we interpret the statement from changes, thus rendering it uninterpretable. False. Bujol's method of shortcutting the universal equation is much the same.
It lacks context. When you extrapolate the data from the mini-universe to the larger one, the information itself may scale correctly, but fail to interrelate. This little colloquy has proven rather arduous, and your points fail to... Wait. Considered as a whole... Damn it. No, I see it now. You are correct.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
We have obstinately and misguidedly blundered along here. The flaws in Bujol's research now seem apparent. Time for me to admit my errors. I'll need to inform everyone. Shut down research and operations. What will I do now? there's no place for me. Go. Leave me be.
She could play iRacing in VR now. Is that it? Quest complete, dude? That's
Fellow scholars
it?
of the Order, this is Anchorus Byrne with an unfortunate announcement. Our experiment today was a failure. Our line of inquiry has proven intrinsically flawed. I became dazzled by...
Dude, is that it?
My bold...
We don't get anything, dude? Marcel's not gonna talk about it or anything? I don't want to do that.
captivating ideas and ignored bad science. I am
I'm gonna let
hereby
her finish her
canceling
little,
all related research,
her little message.
shuttering the program, and resigning from the Order. If I have any final advice to
Maybe she's
impart
gonna open
to
this
all of
door
you
for me or
is
something.
This: never follow your hearts.
That's such a depressing message. Never follow your hearts.
If x is the square root of -1, and you distribute the two binomials together, then the coefficient is... Oh, sorry. Help you with something? May all our travails...
That's it? The quest is just over? Maybe she's gonna talk. Maybe she's gonna say something after we leave. Oh no, maybe we should have went and talked to, no, we should go talk to Bejeweled again. Watch, dude, I bet you she gives you the reward. I bet you she gives you the reward, and I bet you a bunch of people miss this. Where is she? Alright, whatever. The Southwart is gonna want to talk to us, probably. Southworth, whatever her name is. Grace. I know your first name now, Grace.
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchorus Brun abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events were unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a mite bit paranoid. I expect better from an Order scientician. Even one from the Department of Applied Scientism.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado.
Yeah, let's get some respect here. Could just lie to her, dude. I think long and hard before accusing a former preemptive casual redirection intercessor.
It's her association with that department that has me suspicious here. Suppose you'll claim this was all just coincidence.
Yeah, dude.
A
Why don't
misaligned
you just mind your
series
own
of
business?
mishaps that simply appear to be your fault.
Mind your business. A biased tendency towards fact-confirming a hypothesis can lead to faulty decision-making.
Oh, listen to you. You could almost pass for a member of the Order. Yet, the greater facts of this matter remain unevinced.
This
And
lady's
I
smart,
remain
dude.
unconvinced.
You're angry and scared and feel the need to lash out, but we're not your enemies here.
No, I expect not. I suppose I just needed you to be. I wanted so much to do something here, something relevant, meaningful.
Gaslit her.
Now it's all gone. I don't know what to believe anymore. Go on. Get out of here. Before I change my mind. Fellow exemplars of the Order, stand down.
Everyone's like, I don't know what to do now. Go sim racing.
Watching you rig Brun over the coals of her own logic? Ain't a confrontation I'm ever like to forget.
That's it then? The project is over?
Commander.
The secrets of
Yes,
the
well
universe
done,
forever beyond
Commander.
our grasp?
Anais will be pleased.
Where is she, though? Where do I get my... Maybe Marisol already has her double upgrade. We're just gonna go back to the ship. We're gonna say our goodbyes at the ship. Because unfortunately, this is pretty much where we're gonna have to wrap it up for the day. But like I said, the plan should be our normal time tomorrow. I think we're gonna hit some battlefield. Here we go.
Look who it is. The legendary former head intercessor of the Order. Another mission successfully completed. Made it through all that without a scratch, hmm? Glad to see. Here's a future I'd always hoped for. You listened. Didn't just rush in like, I am Marisol Delgado. I am always right, even when I'm wrong.
The credit or blame belongs to the commander here. It was their decision, ultimately.
You forget I know you. You always thought you knew better. No one could ever convince you of anything. Before, that is. Good to see. Maybe you are facing yourself.
There are a few things I'm still not used to saying. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please. And thank you. But thank you, Anais.
At any rate, I'm off. You all take care now. Marisol, don't be too enigmatic or anything. Try. Before I forget. Meant to give you this earlier.
There's the reward.
Oh, thank you, Anais. Goodbye.
You doing all right after all that, Marisol?
Oh, not really. Not yet, at any rate. Everything's a bit raw right now. But suppose I
It's a
will
bit
be.
Monday Night Raw.
Thank you, dear.
Sir Bujold sure was something. Hope you didn't take any of her harsher comments to heart.
Nah, dude. I don't care what that lady thinks about me. I think Marisol cares more, dude. I still feel like they were lovers of some sort in some sort of capacity. There's definitely something more there between Marisol and Bujold. I can feel the tension. And look, now she's all tripped out, dude. She's like, oh man, it's like might be the last time I see her.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results after a mission of reasonable significance. Would now be good?
Yeah, I guess.
I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation.
You've had like 20
Some
seconds.
parts don't sit right with me still. Wonder if you and I might talk it through.
You stuck thinking about what happened to Anchorite Brunn?
A bit, yes. With the work I used to do, I'm no stranger to guilt and regret. Midway into my requisite sleep cycle is when it usually plagues me the most. With Anchorite Brunn, I know what we did was right. I know it saved lives. But we tricked her. Forced her to doubt her mind. You heard her. She's not just dissuaded. We broke her. And yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brunn rears its head, it will need to get in line.
Her brain was just not strong enough to... She should have been more confident in her brain, dude. We had to do what we had to do. Any blame for Anchorite Brunn's fate should lie on her and that exemplar.
Southworth was complicit, yes. Though she's alive, I believe we've squashed her reviving my old department. Struck me as little more than a functionary with a gun, truth be told.
Would your old department return it now? At least we don't have to worry about the universe ending now for that reason, that is.
Well, one hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain off lowered the chance significantly.
Now that some time has passed, how are you feeling about how you left things with Anais?
She seemed pleased that we listened to her concerns, so I've changed, apparently. Thanks to you.
Credits all yours. Who killed Anchor's child? Dude, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it the lady, dude? I'm pretty sure she bashed her head in. The credit's all yours.
No. There's plenty of credit and blame to go around. It's been a while since anyone gave me a good talking to like Anais did. And I'll admit your influence has been rather positive. I'm pleased with the
positive
path I'm
influence
on
on
now.
somebody's life.
I didn't think this is what the plan had in store for me. I've been facing myself with the same zeal I face my enemies. With tidier results. Appreciate you taking the time to talk it over, Commander.
Of course, girl, anytime. Anytime, girl. Okay, where's this workbench at? Is that down here? I just want to upgrade her little suit real quick. Party upgrade. Ooh, and Valerie we could upgrade to. What do I want? Weapon now fires short burst, damage and AoE. Slightly increased damage. Regular also slightly increased damage. Weapon now periodically fires a large beam that deals massive damage. I want big beam. Charge more quickly. Slight increases effect of their armor. Valerie constantly regenerates health and slightly increases the... Let's do constant regenerate. No, let's do... Yeah, let's do faster recharge. And now we got Marisol. Charges a companion ability when it deals damage. Slightly more damage. Extends the duration of hostile effects on our title. Let's do that, and let's do gains a shield whenever spending it, also slightly increase. She takes damage. Let's do... Okay, and then Aza. Weapon now stuns enemies that aren't targeting her. That sounds really good. Deals even more damage to enemies. Let's do stuns enemies. She can come back up. Full heal. When not attacking a target, Aza will camouflage herself, preventing enemies from attacking her. No, we'll have her be able to get just right back up. Okay, that's all chill. Have I not pulled the pet out at all this whole game? Let's do the wasp, I guess. You're such a little cutie. That's freaking weird, dude. I don't know why I haven't pulled the pet out yet this whole playthrough. But, yeah, guys, unfortunately, this is where we are gonna wrap it up for the day. But, as always, dude, seriously, I appreciate you guys all hanging out, dude, and giving me a little chat, dude, saying what's up. Telling me about your guys' lives and all your gaming adventures, dude, asking me what's up. And you guys are just like the coolest group of cats, man. And I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, dude. And yeah, from the bottom of my heart, dude, you guys seriously make playing every single game just a million times more fun. So just always thank you guys for hanging out. And thank you guys for the likes if you dropped one too. As stupid as that is, as that sounds, it really does like help the channel. Helps the stupid algorithm, man. It's like, it's not even freaking, you don't even get to decide what you watch anymore or what gets pushed on YouTube. Just an algorithm decides what is like, oh, this is what it is. But yeah, dude, so thank you for the likes if you dropped one. And if you didn't, it's not a big deal. I still kiss, love you too. And but seriously, guys, thank you for all hanging out. And yeah, just stay safe out there. Have a great one. And then it should be Battlefield 6 tomorrow. At our normal time. Probably get some conquest in. We'll do like half conquest, half red sec. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing red sec. Do you really have to grind like a maniac if you want to like rank up in that shiz, dude? But we'll see, dude. We'll definitely hit Battlefield tomorrow though, if I don't have to work. So that's the plan. But dude, Adam, great to see you today too, man. And dude, yeah, great news. Warhorse, I guess they're making a new Middle Earth game. Adam's saying I need to watch the whole 12-hour journey, the whole trilogy. Lady Rose 100% will not be down to do, like, I'm gonna have to watch that by myself. So I'm probably just gonna go in blind. I'm gonna save real quick too. But Adam, dude, I hope you have a great rest of your day, dude. And I'll shout your channel out, dude. Everybody check out Strepsils19's channel, dude. He's one of our YouTube brothers out here. He's an OG of the channel. And he's got a bunch of fun little, like, Battlefield clips. And he's a Battlefield OG, dude. Battlefield 3 and 4. He knows the way. That those were the best games that we had. But, dude, Adam, if you want, dude, squad up. Battlefield 6, man. It's not that bad. It's alright, dude. It's one of the better ones we've had in a while. But, nah, dude, take it easy, brother. I hope you have a great rest of your night, man. And, dude, we had Polish Dan Reviews in here, too. Guys, everybody check out Polish Dan Reviews' channel. He's, I can't remember what games he said he's been playing right now, but, he's been wanting to get back into Outer Worlds, too, a little bit. But, dude, Dan, great to chill with you today, too, man. Great to see you over the past couple streams, man. I hope everything's going great with you. Hope, all your gaming adventures are going amazing. And, man, I hope you have a great one, dude. We had the Neon Lights in here today, too, man. Guys, everybody check out the Neon Lights channel as well. He's another one of our YouTube brothers, a VR YouTube brother. Dude, he's always playing a bunch of cool games in VR. Playing VR Fallout, VR Skyrim. And, dude, I hope Shire's having a great night, dude. I hope you guys are having a great night. I hope the kids are doing amazing. And I always appreciate you dropping by and hanging out with us, dude. And thank you as well for always being a kick-ass mod. And, yeah, dude, hopefully we'll catch you on the next one, man. For tomorrow, if you want. We could squad up if you have time, my brother. But take it easy, Neon, dude. Lots of Neon and Dan up in here, dude. Thank you guys for chatting it up today. Dude, we had Crash God Daniel in here today, finally. We've been missing you so much, Daniel. Whatever you're doing to save the world. Man, I hope it's been going amazing. And, yeah, man, it's like always like an extra special day when we see you in here now. We miss you for the iRacing, dude. People, you haven't been controlling the crashes. There's been no one there to oversee the crashes, so we had Brazilian Ronald McDonald smash into me on Sunday, dude, and ruin my great race start. But, yeah, dude, Daniel, we miss you so much, bro. I'm still gonna name my son Daniel. Well, I'll try to, man. I'll fudge the paperwork. Dude, even if Lady Rose names him a different name, I'll just call him Daniel, dude. His name might be like Robert, and I'll just call him Daniel, and he'll just be really confused his whole life. But, dude, take it easy, Daniel. Great to see you, man. I hope you have a great rest of your night, dude. We had Joker in here as well, dude. Shout out to all the Australians, man. I hope you're having a great day as well, dude. Congratulations on getting your new PC, man. I hope it's everything you've ever dreamed of. And I hope you get to play all those, like, PC-only type of games, dude. Those, like, simulation-y type of games. All the shit you can't play on the console. I don't know what you're into, man, but I hope it's yeah, everything that you could have ever imagined. Dude, Joker's upgrading from a 14-year-old laptop, so it's gonna be a big deal, dude. So congrats on that, dude, and I hope you and your partner are living it up, man. I hope the house is great. And yeah, dude, hopefully we'll catch you on the next one too, brother. Great to see you, dude. We had Augustine in here as well, dude. Always great to chill with you too, Augustine, dude. I'm sorry I don't play any games with you, man, but hopefully GTA 6 will be cool. I know I always tell you that, dude. Hopefully it's gonna be chill. And I'll play with you then, man. But, dude, Augustine also, I think he's picking up a gaming laptop, is what he said, so. Let's see, dude. Yeah, he's picking up a gaming laptop, so we got two dudes picking up some PC hardware. And, so I'm happy for you guys, dude. If everybody has a working computer, love that baby, dude, with all your heart, because it's getting increasingly harder and harder to own your own personal computer and or console. Dude, I saw that Sony was entertaining some shit about renting consoles, dude. Was that some fake shit, or dude, I'm pretty sure that's real. We're truly entering dystopian times for gaming and electronics. But dude, I'm happy for you guys that you picked one up. And Augustine, I hope you also have a great rest of your day, dude. And take it easy, my brother. Dude, we had a lot of Joker in here, and shout out to Joker for being the first chat of the day, dude. Super appreciate you, bro. And to everybody else too, man, if you guys are just hanging out in here and you didn't chat, I just want all the non-chatters to know that you guys are also sick as hell, and we love you too, and you guys keep the streams pumping, and I hope you guys are having fun in all of these playthroughs, and hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some Battlefield, and then hopefully we'll pick up some more Outer Worlds on Thursday again. But as you guys know, work has been crazy, so we'll have to play it all by ear, and then yeah, we're at Okayama for iRacing on Saturday, so that's the plan for the week, my G's. Stay safe out there. It is not safe to be out in public anymore. And but I love you all, and hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. Take it easy. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Seriously, thank you guys again for hanging out. Stoosman.